This episode sponsored by Lake Monster Details, producing the Don's Light and Magic Legacy line of parts, offering upgrade parts and decals for accuracy, special effects, and lighting. Visit www.lakemonsterdetails.com and make it glow. Also sponsored by GCals, producing aftermarket replacement decals and custom quality graphics for your favorite spaceships. Visit www.gcals.company.site and add some personalization to your sci-fi models today. Hey guys, Will here. Welcome to Modeling from the Engine's Chair. If you've never watched one of my build episodes before, I like to build models, and when I build them, I like to kind of show everybody what I'm doing, just to give other people an idea of what can be done with these models and how to go about doing it. Usually my forte is Star Trek models, so this model is going to be a little different. This time I'm going to be building the 1/48 scale Airwolf model, and I actually built this model at least 3 times when I was a kid. Even before I got into Star Trek, I was an Airwolf fan. I wanted to be Stringfellow Hawk. You know, I even had a pair of the aviator sunglasses like he wore in the show. And you know, I done so much. I remember building a mock-up of the computer station where Dominic sits, and Ernest Borgnine's character sits in the back there. And I had built a full-scale one, and of course none of it worked. It was all done with tape and cardboard and that, but you know, it was pretty cool when I was a kid. And I remember going down to the local 7-Eleven. They had a couple video games there when I was a kid. One of them was the Airwolf arcade game, which was fun to play, and I remember spending a lot of quarters playing that game. And so anyway, I had been wanting to do this model for a while, and I kind of been putting it on the back burner. And when I was able to get a hold of this, I found one on the internet, and I bought it and got it, and then immediately afterward found out that they were doing a reissue of this in like another 2 or 3 months. So I probably spent way more money than I needed to get this model, but I'll get this video out in time for anybody else who wants to build this model. The re-release will be out here in I think October or November. Aoshima is doing a release of that. Now this is the Aoshima model that I'm building. This was originally released by AMT back in like '84, and I think they did a re-release in the 4th season, which I won't even get into because 4th season was terrible. But at any rate, I think they did a re-release, and then eventually, apparently, a company I believe called Kitech must have bought their molds, because I've seen builds from doing the AMT model. You can tell it's the AMT model because the AMT model wasn't as detailed as the Aoshima. The AMT model, the interior was basically just a regular Bell 222 interior, and basically they made the external components to put on just like with the real Bell 222 that they used in filming, except at least they modified the interior. Well, maybe they did, I don't know. But at any rate, Kitech, they put out the same model some time ago, and the big difference is that this model, the Aoshima, is way more detailed, and once I put you on this, we'll take a look at it and we'll see what's inside this box. But it's got the full interior is detailed. It's got it's exactly duplicated. So it's a great model, I think, to go back and build. Just to put out there too, a lot of people don't realize there is a connection between Star Trek and Airwolf. Andrew Probert, who designed or did the redesign for the refit for the motion picture, and also did some more work, I think, in the Next Generation series and all that. He actually designed the external components of Airwolf. So, and there's a picture of him on the internet you can find pretty easily doing a search. It's pretty cool that he's standing right beside it. So there is a bit of a Star Trek connection, and technically you can consider this a sci-fi model, because I'm pretty sure today's helicopters are nowhere near being able to break the sound barrier. So technically you could call this a sci-fi model. But at any rate, it's 1/48 scale. It's the same scale as the AMT models were. It's just a lot more detail to it. So give me a minute. I'll put you on the bench and we'll take a look at what we got. Alright guys, so here we go. Let's open the box up and take a look at what we got here. So main thing right off the bat is we've got two versions of the body of the Airwolf, and one is done in clear and the other one's done in black. Now it's kind of cool that they include the clear, but I don't really see a practical reason for doing it in clear. The only reason I can see doing that is because you'd want to show off the interior components, but as you'll see when I do this build, the back area, for example, where Ernest Borgnine's character Dominic sits is going to be enclosed, so you're not really going to be able to see it, even if you did the clear. And as far as lighting, there's not really anything that you would like that you would need this to be clear for. So it's cool that they include this, but I don't see me using that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll take a look at it. But more than likely I'll end up using this one, which is the it's cast in clear. And one thing I can tell you, it's very detailed. You can even see the rivet lines on it. And I don't remember, you know, I built this, the AMT version of this 3 times when I was a kid, but I don't remember how detailed it was. But this is pretty darn detailed. So that's going to look really good. We've also got some parts in chrome. We've got the pod underneath. That's in chrome. Our vents. We've got the, I guess these are the afterburners. So those are chrome, and we've got some other parts. I'm not quite sure what those are off the top of my head, but so that's kind of cool that we've got some parts in chrome. So there's a little less work you got to do. Just got to do some weathering maybe on these vents and a little painting on the pod there, and she should be good to go. And we've got the fins that go on that wing in the back there. And let me see if you can see the detail on this. I don't know if you, hopefully the reflection there is shining off and you can see the detail, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can see, I guess those are rivet lines on there. That's pretty cool, man. They went into a lot of detail on this. And like I said, I don't recall how much detail is on the AMT kit, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't as much as this. We've got our main rotor parts, it looks like. They're all molded in white. Now, I think these are molded in what they expected the colors to be, because this is kind of a little bit of an off-white actually. When you compare it to, say, this one, which is more of a basic white. Probably doesn't show up too well on camera, but yeah, really cool. And then we've got some interior parts. This is the back part where Dominic would have sat and controlled different aspects of Airwolf. So that's kind of cool. It's very detailed. I am going to look to put some fiber optics in here to light this up in the back, so we can see a little bit of that back at least, maybe through the front window. It also comes with characters that you can put together. Wow, and it even looks like them. I mean, as far as the helmet portion, it's done really detailed. And I don't remember the AMT one had one. I could be wrong, but I just don't recall doing one with the AMT model kit. But that's really cool. Let's see, we've got some additional components. This looks like the floor of the interior. That's what it looks like there. And maybe the back wall of the interior. And some other parts. The control cluster for the front. So we got that, and some more exterior components. This is where our guns will go. This is the bottom portion here. Look at all the detail on that. That is, I'm just kind of taken aback by how much detail is on this. I'm pretty sure that the Airwolf I put together as a kid did not have this detail on the belly section like this does. And let's see what else we got here. And then we've got the nose. And let's see. And some more interior and exterior parts. So, and then the base, of course, right there. And then we've got our clear parts, our windows. So, and the windshield on this is 2 pieces. I don't remember if the AMT version was, but it's 2 separate pieces for that front windshield. So, and one thing I know the AMT Airwolf didn't have was decals. Didn't have any decals. This one does. It's got decals for The interior, even in the back where Dom sits, which you're probably not even going to see unless I do some kind of backlighting on this maybe, and get those to light up, but I don't think you're going to see much of it. That's the only thing about it. So, but that's still pretty cool that they have it. And let's see, we got our directions, and hopefully these are in English as well, because I see a lot of Japanese, and yeah, not a whole lot of English. But fortunately, the pictures are very thorough on the instructions, so I think we'll figure it out. I don't think it's going to be a problem. But yeah, so it's got the painting on here, some of the painting details, and I'm going to have to go through and see what all colors I need. And that is fortunately in English, so I will be able to tell what the colors are, which that's good. All this other writing I don't know, but that's okay. I think we'll figure it out. But so at any rate, it's pretty cool. It's a lot more detailed than what I remember as a kid putting together the AMT version. And like I said, Aoshima will be doing a re-release of this, I think either October or November here. So if you're looking to put this together as well, you know, I'll at least have this video out there, and if you're not, you know, much of a model builder, you know, you can pretty much follow along hopefully and be able to put together. I'll be as detailed as possible with the steps on this and get this together. But yeah, so there we go, 148 Scout Airwolf. I'm going to be starting on that here soon, and I'll put out the videos as I get them done. So please follow along. Please feel free to subscribe if you enjoy these videos or you're looking forward to seeing this build. If you hit the subscribe button below, you'll get those updates automatically whenever I put out a new episode. And that way you don't have to keep checking back to see, you know, when I do put it out. But got some pretty good work ahead of me, and I'm looking forward to doing this build, and I hope you'll join me and follow along. And please, at any point, if you've done this model before and you've got any tips or tricks, please feel free to leave comments below and let me know, and help everyone else out at the same time. So, but at any rate, I appreciate everybody for watching, and until next time, keep modeling.